How's everyone going? Bingo?
Hey, it's your girl SammyCzewski, and welcome to Statiska, where I tell you about the only thing you should care about and what you need to do if you encounter some evil residents. And what you really need is a father-mucking hero. Warning, I am far from an expert. I have not played all the Resident Evil games. I have only watched playthroughs of them. I am actually doing my first playthrough of the Resident Evil 2 remake, which I am live streaming on twitch.tv/Lisa1201 if you want to check that out. But if you also go to my second channel, Lisa1201, you will find the VODs of those streams on that channel where you can watch me doing my thing. Or if you'd like, I did make a playlist of the Resident Evil playthrough and I've edited them down, so then you can just watch that. They're like 10 to 18 minutes, so. Now, I didn't necessarily grow up with Resident Evil. I wasn't really allowed to watch my brother play it because I would easily get nightmares. I used to be good with horror until I got nightmares from Left 4 Dead and Plants vs. Zombies, and then it went downhill from there. So I only really knew very little just from what my brother had played, even though I couldn't really watch. It wasn't actually until Resident Evil Village that I finally decided, you know what, I'm old enough, I can handle horror better. I'm going to check this out, and holy shit was it a blast. I watched the YouTuber SlimeCicle on his second channel, SlimCicle play through the game, and it was so fun and hilarious and interesting, and it was actually my first impression of Chris Redfield, so I honestly did not like him, thought he was a bitch, but I forgive him now. He just wants to continue on the Redfield bloodline. A big reason why I was actually interested in Village is because the voice actor Neil Newbon, I think, Newbon, one of those. He is the voice of Heisenberg. He is also the model and voice for Gavin Reed and Elijah Kamsky in Detroit Become Human, which is a game that basically occupied my entire 2018. Now, I remember when the Resident Evil 2 remake came out, and I was like a Leon simp and everything, but it was kind of just for the meme. It wasn't until when the Resident Evil 4 remake came out back in March that it's not a meme anymore. Help! And now, I'm just a Resident Evil whore. That wasn't originally in the script that I wrote. I put Resident Evil mess, but whore is more accurate. I don't really have many friends who care about this franchise besides my brother, so he's the one I usually spam with memes. Sorry. I do also have my friends Alex and Siren who will send me memes about it. I'll send them memes too. And thirst edits of Leon Kennedy, and you know what? They're real ones. Siren knows absolutely jack shit about Resident Evil, by the way, so I sent her Maxor's totally correct summary of Resident Evil just to help her understand my ramblings and Leon Kennedy, and so she like totally gets it now, and it totally makes perfect sense to her because that summary is like totally accurate and totally right and correct. Anyway, why is Resident Evil the only resident you should care about? Exhibit A, Leon Kennedy. Exhibit B, Jill Valentine. Must I say more? Yes. Exhibit everything. These characters are insanely perfect and beautiful and iconic and fantastic, and they are just such well-developed characters. They aren't just pretty. Although I am kind of, you know, the Leon Kennedy whore, he is my wife, there is one character in specific I do want to start off talking about because he just seems normal, and that's Ethan Winters. This man's personality is literally just loving his wife. He's just a normal guy. I mean, if you look at Leon and Claire from Resident Evil 2, I mean, I guess, yeah, they're just like normal, regular people, but their reactions are just so, like, you just entered a zombie apocalypse. That's how you're gonna react? Really?
Well, it's a good thing we found each other. I don't know what to expect anymore. Looks like we're walking from here.
More like running.
Yeah, good call.
I don't even know how to explain it. What kind of reaction is that? That's not what real people, that's not how a real person would react to that situation. Leon, being the cop he is, just starts shooting people and shit, and it's just kind of like, not what I imagined my first day to be like. Like, bro, cry or something, scream, freak out. You literally grabbed a man to save him, and he tore in half. And all you're gonna be like, not the normal first day. What the? Ethan Winters, I feel like, has actual realistic reactions in a way. I'm suddenly changing this video title to just the only winter you should care about, Ethan Winters. This man is just so normal. He's just a Family Guy system engineer who loves his wife and kids. He just wants to find his wife and live his best life with his goddamn daughter, and then suddenly Chris Redfield comes in and shoots his wife to death. But even though, like, you know, whatever, spoilers, I'm not gonna and this man has just gone through so much shit.
Wait, what are you doing?
And he just wants to be happy, bro. He just wants to be with his family. And then the ending, oh my god, he's just such a family man who loved his wife and his kids. A kind and loving father who put family above all else. I'm not crying, you are. Stan Ethan Winters, thanks. Next subject, Leon Kennedy. Fuck cops. Yeah, I might. To quote a screenshot of a TikTok comment that may or may not actually be about Leon, he is the most basic white man to ever walk the earth, but I want him so bad. All I gotta say is if you give me 10 minutes alone with Leon Kennedy, one of us is walking out of the room pregnant, and it ain't gonna be me. He really went from a rookie cop, a secret agent, to an alcoholic. Wow, character development. Am I right, besties? I'm just like Leon Kennedy, emotionally traumatized. Most of the things I'm saying are just from memes that I've found, but they just go so hard I can't not include them. If anyone asks me why I don't have a boyfriend, I'll just show them this video. I think it'll explain it. Also, I can just show them this shirt. My brother even knows how much I love Mr. Leon was a cop for one day, kind of ish. Everyone was dead though, Kennedy. Sorry. No, I'm not. I also take back my apology from earlier too. Deal with it, Buster. His reactions in Resident Evil 2 annoy me so much, but I love him. There are literally zombies everywhere, and someone is over here like asking for help, and he's like, sorry, but I'm a cop. I'm going to have to report this to the higher ups before I can help you. And then they straight up just die. Dude, who are the higher ups you're reporting to? Everyone's dead. The police station is literally destroyed. There is no one. Shut the fuck up. React. Oh my god, why don't him and Claire just react? Like, just scream or something. God. I know this video is supposed to be like praising the game and the franchise, but I can still complain about something I love. Okay, it's a great game still, and it's so fun and just really cool. I just... dialogue. And I do recommend you play it yourself. It is very puzzle-centric, so if you're not really big on horror, you can easily do what I do and put it on assisted mode and try and focus more on the puzzles and the story and the lore and stuff, and still try and get some of that thriller without, you know, dying every 2 seconds. Resident Evil 4 is somewhat similar with Leon, but he's been through so much shit, it kind of makes sense. Like the sarcasm and the one-liners and stuff, like again, he's just been through so much, it makes sense that he just doesn't react anymore, just doesn't care and just says the stupidest stuff, so he gets a pass there. I have yet to play the remake of 4 yet. I'm hoping to finish the remake of 2 first. I also want to play the other games as well because they're just so interesting and good, and they just look really fun to play. And the second has been super fun to play. And then there are the movies and the content that they make with Matthew Mercer as Leon Kennedy when he's in his alcoholic era. Chef's kiss for my spicy white man. Okay, so I'm gonna start leading to my conclusion now because I have so much more to say, but I don't want this video to be super long, so I'm most likely going to ramble on about it more in a podcast episode. So if you are interested in that at all, I will link my podcast down below, Sammy's Hideous Laughter, so you can check that out when it gets released. I haven't updated it in a while, but I'm hoping to start getting consistent with it again, and it will be beginning with a Resident Evil thing. Basically, the franchise is just so fun. The characters, the plot, the lore, the alcoholism, it's all just so good. I never knew I would find myself so interested in the Resident Evil world, but the day has come where I cannot shut up about it. I do highly recommend, I know I've said this a bunch already, but I do recommend you check out all of its content yourself, whether it's playing the games, watching someone else play the games, watching the movies, or whatever else it has. I recommend it. It's a fun time. It's entertaining and it's interesting, and sponsor me, Capcom. Did I say Capcom? No, I'm never gonna get a sponsor. I can't even say the name right. Jesus. Time to wrap up. Thank you for watching this video. If you liked it, please leave a thumbs up. If you didn't like it, please leave a thumbs up. Comment down below suggestions of other videos I should do, whether it's about video games, a song I should cover, or even like a fun little skit thing. I do mostly want to focus on talking about video games and all that jazz, so I would prefer those kind of suggestions, but I accept it all. Please subscribe. I'm hoping to reach 10,000 subscribers by the end of this year. I have hit it once, but life happened, and I'm trying to get back to it again. So hit that subscribe button, and I plan on posting more. Hopefully, not once in a blue moon. I plan on being better. Promise. Oh, thank you so much to my Ko-fi members, Conifer, my beautiful and wonderful mother, and the amazing SirPigglyPants. You guys have been so incredible and supportive. It's insane. Thank you all so much. Yeah, thank you for watching. Again, like, subscribe, comment, all that jazz. Hasta luego.